I've created this demo of loading imagery data from the Bing Maps API into the AftrBurner engine. So what you can see is I've created this globe here, and it's made out of different tiles, each tile having its own texture from Bing Maps. And what you can see is, as I start to zoom in on this globe, you'll see different tiles loading in. And as those tiles load in, it's going to load the imagery data in real time. So you'll see a flash because currently, whenever a tile isn't loaded yet, it shows up as black. But as it loads, it'll have its correct texture. So what I've done is, you can see the axes lines there. That's the origin of the world in AftrBurner. What I've done is I've positioned the globe such that the origin corresponds to a specific place on the Earth's surface. In this case, I had it correspond to the Statue of Liberty. And it should be noted this is 1/10 Earth scale, simply for the purposes of view distance. The view distance is set very far in this currently, the clip distance. But as you can see, you can zoom back out, and all the tile loading is based on camera position. Currently, the tile that gets rendered is the one that you are above on the Earth. So it essentially projects downward onto the Earth's surface and chooses that tile. And then, of course, it also renders some adjacent tiles in the square. So we can travel around the Earth, and you'll see imagery data gets loaded in as we go. And we could say zoom back out and look at a different place on the Earth, travel around, and it just keeps loading in real time. What I currently have not done yet is unload textures from memory after they're, if you say they haven't been used in a long time, we've moved away from that position, we don't need that texture anymore, and we're trying to save memory. We could release those textures, get rid of them, but I have not done that yet. I also obviously would like to do elevation data, but I currently don't have a reliable source of that yet. I will probably end up making my own API to do so and gather data from different sources, try to compile it together. Bing Maps does offer an elevation API, but that would require one API call per tile, which could get really expensive. And they also offer only a limited resolution of data. So I'd really like to create my own solution for that. But that's what I have to demo so far. And say it's pretty decent.